Okay, welcome. All right, this is just a wisdom sesh, just to check in. All right, let me start with the start with. Okay, it is June 15th, 2025. The vibe of the evening is your intuition was right. All right, and so the $1,000,000 question this evening is, what should I focus on now? So this you can pretty much look at as a post full moon wrap up. Um, Even if it means getting some more clarity about what's been happening spiritually. Okay, so your intuition being right is definitely right about whatever you may have uncovered during this full moon, whatever you were feeling you should let go of, and the reasons why. All of that stuff, you were absolutely right. For some of you, you were being tested. For others, they were placed under judgment. Um, it was just a lot going on. And so now that the, let's say, riffraff, whether within you or external to you, is being hauled away to receive the hands they actually deserve. Um, you got to figure out what's going on here. You know, what are we going to do? How are we going to make this happen? All right. Thank you, Shay. I guess this is the one. Oh my goodness, look at that. They have a whole new thing going on here as far as I don't know. Oh, maybe because I pressed the community thing. Hey Tasha. I was zoning. Hey Jen. Ooh. Hey bro. All right, so I just want to check in here. You feel me? Again, post full moon. A lot to release, a lot to take down and shake down. You know, side missions and big missions, secret missions, and now we can rest. We've gotten the trash out. All right, so let's get it. Okay. Hey y'all. Okay. Come on now. Where are we? Well, the one thing that can never change is the road to this door to value. And so with the thinking woman on the bottom of the deck, she may be thinking, well, what now? I don't know. Let's see. Well, if that's what you were thinking, what now? Which is the reason why I'm doing this is, well, you already got downloads about that. Click, click. All right. Word. You already got downloads about that. What if, oh, okay. This is what's happening right now. And whatever you've been going through in the past month, right? Because there was a huge twist and turn. So whatever you've been going through in the past month has been a build-up to something else. Yeah, I know. Oh, what a mess. Full moon in Sagittarius. Oh my God. It's just no stopping it. Shit just gotta be moved around. Look at all this emotional upheaval. I didn't expect this at all. Well, in between that time, I heard you. In between that time that you was going through all of that, something happened. Something may have happened that made you very uncomfortable because you didn't know what you should say about it, what you should do about it. You know, you could be in the middle of a situationship. You can't call it anything official, but somebody within that time span where you're trying to decide what is going to be in one situation, somebody says, hey, you want to go on a date? And you're like, oh. No, you know. And then it creates this indecision because someone's lying to you, and so this in turn makes you lie to yourself. I have something going on that someone is, they definitely don't see it going the same way. So what the fuck do I do? Okay, so what Spirit is saying right now is you've already gotten downloads on which direction to go. Wait. You already got downloads on which direction to go, and since in the other direction is fucking deceit. So it must be door number 2, which is actually door number 1, because this door's a liar. Right? Let's do that now. Alright? Look, and that energy comes in. Fuck a face. The energy that comes in, knowing you have the door to value to walk through, and they come in lying to create indecision for you. Oh. They're envious. This is a person who can't have it all, but refuses to do anything about it. This is a person who does have it all. If a person has it all, if a person's envious, right? Envy is when you pretty much have it all, but you still want what everybody else got too. This person may be more into material gains. You know, so if you're more into material gains, then it doesn't matter that you have other things that says you are wealthy. Maybe not rich, but it says you are wealthy. And even if it's a fucking thought, idea, information, paperwork, you with that you can change the world. You know, that person don't necessarily respect it like that. It's too much work, back and forth, dealing with people you wouldn't necessarily talk to in the first place. And even if I do have to go through those peoples, I'm gonna have people in those departments in my corner, because I don't have to work. I can use my relationship. Hey, male or female, don't I make you extra money? Don't I give you good dick? You know. Okay. So what? It ain't gotta be good. Don't I give you dick? You know. So this person, you know, on that end would definitely be a prostitute. TikTok, there was a case, wasn't there, Shaylin? A girl escaped. Man with friend, quote unquote, ex. I called them both prostitutes. It's in the air. People are just down and dirty. We're trying to get something that is just too divine to touch. Look, lying like he the man holding the heart, when really he's just a deceitful nigga. That's all he is. Trying to scoop. Trying to slide in behind niggas to get in the garden of the gate. He want to get into it. He just gonna create a space out in the back house. No. We know who it ain't. So it must be that other person that made you indecisive at some point this month so far. Patience. Oh, we get the riffraff out the way. This dust. Look at this dust. It must be. No. This is the masculine on the other side of that deceit. He's thinking about when his blossoms is going to blossom, because he done said something recently. He has said something recently by way of using his heart. He said he has walked away from something else. And yeah, a thinking woman is a thinking woman trying to figure out what the fuck is next. And there is a thinking man out here trying to figure out when the fuck something's going to pop off, because he done already said something. See what I'm saying? And the feminine here was twisted in deceit. I think I see what's happening. Yeah, woman holding the heart. I think I see what's happening. Woman holding the heart, man holding the heart. I think I see what's happening. It's giving wrong door. Wrong fucking door. Jeez. It's the daughter value right here. Woman holding the heart, man holding the heart. Daughter value. It don't line up quite that way over here. It's patience and deceit, which means that's a hold up from going through this gate. You the wrong fella. But it ain't your fault. It's not your fault. Your heart is your heart. And envious people with no heart they don't really give a fuck about that. You know, they like that you have it. They admire that you have it. They don't give a fuck. Heart just so big and accepting. Tolerant and patient, even with the deceit. Patient through the deceit. But it's giving wrong door. No, damn it. It was the other way. Look at Spirit. It was the other way. But I hope you learned something. And you did learn something. You know what you learned about? The deep-rooted energy that people have. Envy. You learned about a whole... You going through the wrong fucking door took you down a path where you really got to get in the underworlds about how envious people move within the community to achieve their happy families. That's what you learned. You learned exactly the way you're not gonna do it. You learned exactly that. And so now, you're going to go through the right door. Because that's exactly how you should build the happy family. It's exactly why you should. I think I'm back. The fuck? All right. post full moon, getting rid of the riffraff. I heard it was a dark and stormy night, but we got energy. Ooh, I told you it was a dark and stormy night. This just, I told you it was a dark and stormy night. You got energy and ghosts. That just screams, ooh. That just screams that to me. Fear? Oh, ooh, it's a dark and stormy night. Hey. There have been whispers. There have been whispers about how dark it's going to get. There have been whispers. And well, just fear around it, because this energy is getting more and more intense. This feeling of something coming back to haunt you. And this is the aura. This deck, I can feel it in the air. That's what this deck is. I can feel it in your voice. Why you sound like that? Nah, why you said it like that? Nah. You in on it, right? You know. It could feel it coming. Oh yeah. It could feel it coming. I can hear sweat trickling down your feet. Your heart pump. Your heart pump. What? Like Sasquatch feet. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, man. Who shot you? Ooh! Oh! Oh, so they pulling up now. Like that is, if there was ever energy that is, my ass is grass. If there ever was that feeling, it could not be any more intense right now, and it is on purpose, because hands have to be dealt. Like I said in the beginning. So this energy is picking up of, yo, something's coming. And it definitely is. This energy here is the Chariot. That determination is the moment you said, I'm not going to give up. Somewhere. Even if it came out your mouth, somewhere you say you're not. And that was good enough for them. Okay, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to speed this energy, this flow up of this fear that they think is coming. The fear, we want to make the fear reality. Faster for you so things can flow. You want to get out of this space, we know. We want balance. So we're going to put a move on this. Towers. See that? Yeah. Ooh. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. All of this will be taken care of. This passion. All of this will be taken care of again. It is being taken care of right now. Everything will be balanced out for you. Absolutely. Okay. Since you've created space, you've made space for this. You know, you took the trash out. You said, I want this trash out. You know, for whatever reason that I'm sure is valid. Then again with that flow, okay. There's no reason to you know what I'm saying? Keep the trash around in the vicinity where you can still smell it. You know what I mean? And I really feel like even if it is not the decision to move on, it is a decision to fall back or, you know, sever ties. Still good job. Still you creating space. Because indecision could say, do I want to move forward or do I just want to stay single? No, move forward. You made space in the heart space. Go ahead, move forward. And really with other things, you know, people, I want your ass or not. No. Now I got space for somebody else. Boop. Okay, so here we go. Surrender. The transformation has taken place to give you the space that you needed. For some of you, this is things happening on a deeper level, and you would know it's on a deeper level if you have already found that perspective and it got you talking like a double agent. Oh yeah. Boop. There's your confidence back, okay? At least it's coming in. After the anger, right? Yeah, I know. But look, didn't it make you more creative? What did you come up with all that anger? What have you come up with when it made you mad? While you walked through the right door and stood on your porch, and right about the time you just had when you walked through the wrong door. Magic. You got to be able to see that. You can sit and harp on a dust mite, as Yunti says. Or you can make some magic happen because you know how to do that and you know how to see magic in others. Just had a little disruption. You know? Self-care on the millie. I hear hot. Okay. There we go. Illumination. You have seen the light. And you were already in the light. You are the light. So remember, you're only there to shine light on the fucking problem. Or problems. And sometimes you gotta be the sacrifice. Feels horrible on the surface. But when you realize that's the bottom of the pit, you like, oh. Oh. Got it. Okay. Peace. Now we got peace. All right. Your light may have also, your light on certain things, whether you know it or not, may have also brought peace to other people. And so there is an abundance of peace in this situation, not only for you, but you may have released a lot of other people. Because you rejected them. Don't worry how it all falls down. It just does. All you need to know is you don't have to worry about shit. Never did see an anxiety in reverse. You never did have anything to worry about. Isn't that the blanket word for the overwhelmings of many feelings in which I'm sure is worry. I am worried. No need to be worried. All cautious at this time. All right? Ain't nothing to fucking worry about. You know, look, faith. You know a demon when you see one. You got faith. Nose doing the nosy nose thing. You just take a rest. Chill out. All right? You know where door number 2 is. Shh. Keep the details to yourself. You know, maybe we will take a break. Shayland, if there's any questions, hold me down. I'm outside. You already know my body. Fuck 'em. Come on, baby. I got you. I'm single. Ready to make one. I need to go with a big dick, make it pop a previous outside. But it's small with chips. He low key, mixed street moves, and it's all legit. Intelligence. He's sexy. Don't ever let nobody disrespect me. Knows how to check me. Protects me. This nasty gonna be fucked. She get messy. Look, you want love? I'm right here. I don't care. I don't do drama. I play fair. I'm a good girl with good karma. It is an honor. You can trust me. I'm your best friend. I got you. You can't beat love. Fuck. I'm doing me, fuck nigga free. I'm at peace. Got a cute face, pretty smile, always. Size 3, skin blue chocolate Nestle. They just mad. Rolled up so now they wanna curse me, but I'm busy. Look, I bossed up, made moves. I won, can't lose. You pick, I choose. I grind, you snooze. And don't act like these ain't facts. I don't cap, I'm blessed up. I told you, I got you. Love. I'm outside. Fuck. Hey love. Hey love. I'm outside. Fuck. Hey love. Bitch. I'm outside. Alright. For the bitch niggas in the back. Alright. Well, there it is. So the most important thing right now after everything is to ground yourself. After this full moon, all that's been exposed, ground yourself, all right? Again, some of you already know the next step. Depending on how this full moon has treated you, all right? And if it hasn't been you moving around, but this would definitely speak to the movement that's about to happen. It was definitely more about the moving pieces external to you, you know, that you still have been affected by. So, yeah, ground yourself right now. So, the change that you've been looking for, that transformation, you know, nothing is by accident. So, this is the change that you've been looking for or waiting for. Right now, it's just about detoxing your life. So you're letting go of all the correspondence and people and objects that you don't want. And seeing the magic is exactly what I said. If this is someone, or you are someone who's gotten an opportunity in the middle of you being indecisive about something else, then you know by now that what you were indecisive about is a no. You go back to that right there. That's gonna be your avenue. I don't care what it's about. So you see that as magic. Look at the world around you. There was a sign that you still can transform your life the way you want to, because that happened right there. So you revisit that, and it would feel like, it wouldn't feel like a closed door. So look, find peace within. You made a decision, and that's what getting grounded is about. Because your mind, heart, thoughts. I would say mind, yeah, heart, thoughts. Everything was with a certain thing, molding and shaping that. So once you burst that bubble, you gotta back to earth. Hold on, what? Well, not too far down, but you don't feel like you out of here just yet. All right. So yeah, this feeling of abandonment or loneliness or feeling left out in the cold, as they usually say, but it really is a feeling of, it ain't even rejection. It's just like, damn. That's the Five of Pentacles. Like, oh my goodness. So it's getting grounded after, after that feeling right there. Just know that the whole time you haven't been alone. So you would also know that there was somebody in your corner through this time as well. So again, with this Knight of Cups, there's been a gesture. Look at the drama, which is what had to be settled. Ten of Swords. Let's just shut that the fuck down. The moon, too much going on under the sun. Just look at the devil. Oh God, just a whole nasty fucking operation. A bunch of dogs in heat. All right, for greedy, materialistic, possessions. So, better now, honey, right? Where real luck is. So, lucky enough, again, there was an offer made to you, and you should get grounded for that. And that's what you're looking at. Somebody did holler at me. Okay, well, holler back. Holler back. Holler back, shut it. Ooh. What the fuck Fab said? Holler back. Yeah, you about to holler back. You just gotta pick yourself up a little bit. All right. So with it being time to transform, again, this is quite possibly the change. You hit the false change. You know what I'm saying? This is the change that you've been wanting. 5 of Wands. All that led to it. You gotta think about it like this. Your energy helped take down all of this that was happening over you. Yeah, but indirectly. But it intensifies without you. So, there was something that needed to be transformed in somebody else's world. This is a 5, and I saw 555 today. Your energy transformed other people's lives for the better. While it did sting you, it taught you, it showed you, it made you appreciate more what you're getting ready to step into anyway, adjacent this situation with whatever this gesture is. So, there's still hope. Yeah. And that is avoiding the drama. Let's avoid that. And that, that's what people were trying to do, avoid the drama. You know what I'm saying? So for whatever drama caused, is being balanced out now again, so that you can go ahead and make the real change that you were supposed to make. Yeah, 2 of Wands, right? You have plans. Look, still here. This motherfucker's still here. You supposed to go that way. Damn. Well. Okay. Detox your life. Let go of those correspondents that you no longer want. Those people that you ain't fucking with them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. No. You ain't quite the friend I thought you should be. You ain't quite the friend I thought you should be. So, you got to get rid of them, okay? You got places to go and people to see, and your light is still on, and you want to, you know, there's still something pulling you somewhere. So, look at this. Seven of Swords. First, you got pulled in the wrong direction. All right? You were lied to or lied to yourself about something, and it led to this. Little illusion. All right? Maybe false hopes. You fell in love with something about this, but it wasn't real. So, detoxing your life of that. Look. Little stinking motherfucker. Little red stinking motherfucker. Okay? There are many masculines out there that would love to be leaders and create a future, or who want a future, you know, and one just lied about that. One really lied. That's the detox. You gotta get rid of the one that lied about that. So, choices in love. You know who it ain't, but it's already been revealed to you who it is. Okay? And when people are predatory, they knew they were the wrong choice too. They knew they were the wrong choice too. They was just trying to slither in where they could blend in. But there's tests and levels. And at some point your heart is going to get tested. And that is where you shall be exposed. As hard as it is for you to endure a specific pain, is about just as hard as it was of a decision for that person to make, essentially. But they did it anyway, knowing it could hit that hard because of how I feel even. But they did it anyway. Now that's a sick motherfucker who took the risk. Well, stupid is as stupid does. Hard to watch them take my face and breaking my own heart. Child. Yeah, I can't believe. It'd be as obvious. I can't believe you would get this comfortable. I can't believe you would underestimate me. You know. Well, how about now? How's about now then? Well, I can only imagine that the obstacle was a big fat mountain. Felt like to get over. Indeed. Because it was essentially standing or sitting in your way of you know, trying to get to that daughter value that we saw. Now the interesting thing is same spirit, different bodies, and so it just may be a final boss type of thing. It's like, all right, devil, you get your one last shot at our girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. You could lay the illusion on heavy. Go ahead. Go ahead. We trust her that much. Go ahead. And then before you know it, divine feminine walking back through the door like, why'd y'all do that? Listen, because they thought they could. That's why. Now clean yourself up. You got a date. They wanted the gamble. And they said one of mine's. We want one of yours for whatever. And he said, all right. Because they got that much faith in whatever's going to happen, Divine Feminine is going to see right through it. You know, Friday the 13th is the attack on Divine Feminines, right? So if you went through something, it was a ritual for you to up there in the ranks as a Divine Feminine. All right? So, patience. It's still needed. Yes, because things are still balancing out. We're cutting cords and, you know, clearing the air and lighting candles and air freshener. It just, you know, but still, of course, on the road to destiny. So it's just, shit happens. It don't feel like a shit happens, but it's a shit happens. All right, relationships, it's a shit happens. And you can be upset at the recent experience. But at the end of the day, you had a choice. And whichever way you went, it was your choice. The beautiful thing is, the only thing, since we know you're so ahead of that game, the only thing that it could have given you was an inside look or a ride along as to how this world works, deep undercover, as to how these people manage to siphon the energy of others for profit. Divine feminines being sacrificed, or the potential of being sucked dry for the advancement of the reptilian mind masculines who believe that materialism is God. You learn all of that and then you say, damn, that ain't what I want. It's like watching the movie you didn't pay to see. You bought the ticket, but you went through the wrong fucking room. You went through the wrong fucking door. And you in there now. Let me just keep watching this shit. Because you got the ticket. The ticket still says you can go to the other movie. The right movie, the ticket still says that, but you're going to just, fuck, I'll watch it. That's pretty much what happened. So now, you also have further knowledge on where you need boundaries. Okay? You know a little bit more about yourself. What to do, what not to do. More ways to protect the abundance. More ways it is visible that you are abundant based on the ways that you have been used and or abused or taken advantage of. It's like, well, damn, I didn't even know I had that kind of source. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had that kind of source. You know, boundaries. See that? Hey, you know what I'm hearing? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? I'm hearing that song right now. Look, Evil Eye. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? That's what they're gonna be saying. So you just surrender whatever happened most recently. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know better ways to protect your peace and abundance. You know new ways to protect your abundance and new ways that you are abundant. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't know I had this source. Yeah. It teaches you more about you. You know? Like somebody pinching you in a place you ain't even know you was ticklish. Oh, shit. Hold up. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh. You know, you feel a little violated. Or one of his nicknames for me is Ice King. Oh, yeah? Sheesh. So, here we go with joy. Surrendering is definitely just, you know, dropping everything as it has occurred. It's done. You're still on the path to destiny. Like I said, this is just motherfuckers that was trying to jump on the bandwagon, okay? And I talked about that months ago about that energy, watching out for that energy. So it wasn't just people that you know, but it is a new or more elevated way of doing what the average motherfucker does. It is a more of a highly skilled operation. Okay, so you have been receiving confirmations nonetheless that things are still happening for you. You know what your communication with spirit looks like, and they should be telling you right now you won. There's still hope. There's always been hope. You know what I'm saying? They want you to keep hope alive. They want you to keep hope alive. So that's the major thing. I feel like to say there's even more possibility now that you've become more enlightened about what's going on and however you've broken down your situation or however, you know, there's even more possibility now. I'm definitely sure more inspiration and things like that as well. All right, so someone is doing some soul searching, and it could be a wide variety. Again, coming out of full moon in Sagittarius, there may be quite a few things to go within and look at. All right, a recent separation, which I've already been seeing, already been telling you, you know, and then severing ties with some deceitful energy. It hurts, but that Three of Swords is like, give it a day and throw it away. Just when you see how pathetic the energy is around it, it's like, what you crying for? You knew Candy was gonna give you a cavity anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this looks on the behalf of the feminine. I just was talking about divine feminine is out here. I just said that Friday the 13th. What kind of day did you really have on Friday the 13th? It definitely was an attack. It's divine feminine day. All right, and I called it from early. So, and I know what I was doing last year on Friday the 13th, getting humiliated. It was a public embarrassment ritual. So I think I got this. So the recent heartbreak, okay? She is looking at herself, looking at her place in it, reevaluating herself, self-evaluate. Are you okay? You know, are you still on your throne? Do you still know yourself? Because apparently there's a bunch of discord. We like that though. It reminds me of like a roach spray. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just solve this shit right now. We're done. But there's been discord. And there's been a breakup because of a discord in a union. And so here we go again with this Knight of Cups, which could be the gesture that comes in during all this discord. Her doing the inner work about it, in the search about it. This could be that. And this could be her soul searching the fact that she was following her heart and it led to discord. And so it's like, what the fuck am I doing? No, I'd like to know, what the fuck am I doing? I don't want to say another fucking thing till I figure this out. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I was following my heart. What the fuck? Am I crazy? I gotta be fucking crazy. Is what this is, right? Counsel? Counsel? I'm fucking crazy. I'm bugging, right? This shit got me questioning, why am I even here again? What? What's going? You got something to say? Take a mental break. Yeah. Been bugging the fuck out. Isolating yourself. With a good reason, though. But take a mental break. In regards to what the fuck is going on? In regards to that. Rest up. Because there's still an opportunity. And you know what that is. Wink, wink. You know what that is. Look at the Eight of Swords. What the fuck is going on? On. What the fuck is going on? You won. That's what's going on. You won in love. You just had to get past the final. I wouldn't even say you had to get past the final boss. You chose to go on that rendezvous. You got confused. And that's going to be the plan. You was already on your way to him. Somebody. You know, this is you making a beeline to a person, and somebody goes, hey, how you doing? Hey, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's me, your guy. I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. Don't that sound like the devil? Promising you material things. Trying to do it the fast way. Only to watch everything crumble because you know better. Love builds all this. A person has an opportunity then. Learn something from you and do it the right way. Or take advantage of you and die. Trying to confuse you. There's a strong attraction between us. You've got to be soulmates. You know. And if you was already on the road to that, then you're like, it's got to be, right? It's a match. Absolutely a match. But it will put you further out in the cold from the real Don Juan here, who came at you sometime early this month and said something to you. I mean, it's only the 15th, but you can get paid twice by today. So he got some time to say something to you twice. He had money. Definitely a competition, but not what one can see. This is spiritually, because that's what we're getting right back with right now today, the soul. So this is the spiritual fight. Like I said, you making a beeline to this person to fulfill you emotionally, and somebody says, hey, that's me. They've been already doing the research on what Divine Feminine needs, okay? So that energy of illusion, confusion was very heavy, because now it's smoky, and then this person shows up. What's up? And you're like, oh, because you was making the beeline, but they came through with a pile of smoke, making you think that was all that's there. You looking at it like magic dust. And that motherfucker just dusty, you know? Oh my God, he came in and it was like, it was dust. You know, but you're immune to the baggage, odor, stench, energy like that comes with. You're immune. It don't hit you like it does the first time. Oh, it don't hit you like that. You're like, hold up, ooh. We like some Palo Santo. So let me clear the energy. You know, maybe it's just probably not just me. It's probably you. But look. When a person is strategically working on your, and you, the indecision, what we saw earlier in the spirit, you got dust in your eye. You got dust in your spiritual eye. That's what happened. Somebody had a crush on you, and there's some dust here that got in your fucking eye, and you lost sight of this little guy here. I mean, he ain't little, but he's the right guy. The guy you thought was not the guy. The guy that's the guy. He's still big, but just, I don't know. This is him, though, the real one. What an animal. Well, let's go back outside then. Any questions? Holla at Shay, my baby. I'm outside. You already know my body. Fuck 'em. I'm outside. Fuck 'em. I'm outside. Hey, love. I'm outside. Fuck 'em. Hey, love. I'm outside. Look, I'm single. Ready to mingle. Yeah, I need a bump on big head, make it pop on pretty outside. But he's small with chips. He low-key makes me moves in the song. He's sexy. Don't ever let nobody disrespect me. No time to check me. Protects me. It's nasty when we fuck. She get messy. You want love? I'm right here. I don't care. I don't do drama. I play fair. I'm a good girl with good karma. It is an honor. You can trust me. I'm your best friend. I got you. Hey, love. I'm outside. Fuck. Hey, love. I'm outside. I'm doing me, fuck nigga free. Yeah, I'm at peace. I keep face on, we smile. Always. Size 3. Skin milk chocolate, that's me. I'm racist, man. Blow up so like they wanna curse me, but I'm busy. Listen, I'm bossed up, made moves. I won, can't lose. You pick, I choose. I grind, I'm snooze. And don't act like these ain't facts. All facts, I don't cap. I'm blessed up, I told you, I got you. I love. Hey, love, I'm outside. Fuck. Hey, love, I'm outside. Hey, love, I'm outside. Fuck. Hey, love, I'm outside. Alrighty, we had to pull that song back out for the grand reset. Okay. You don't have access to the cash app. Oh. Oh, y'all doing y'all thing. Okay. I don't wanna. talk out loud about her. All right. So let's get into this last little portion here. I just felt like coming on and resetting the energy and refocusing was the best thing to do. And the way I do readings, overviews, the way I give you information is going to change. Okay? So take the wisdom and run. Whatever your heart has learned, take that wisdom and learn. Take that wisdom and run and learn. What did you learn? You know what I learned? I learned that money can't buy you happiness, right? I got to see people's lives thoroughly with financial stability, but no love. I see how that looks, but I also learned most newly, but not the first time I've seen since learning newly. Some people don't want to feel. They have no interest in emotions. And so the only way for them to build whatever they're building is through wisdom, yes, but it is the wisdom that they keep to themselves while they keep other people oppressed, building around people with them forever wondering, how did you? Breadcrumbing them via the information in order to do it so that people have to keep running back to them as the source. It is thoroughly, it's disgusting that people think that there's a better way, and the only way to acquire this is to perform spiritual offenses. You be glad, you be grateful that you don't have to do that. Show gratitude that is not your life. You got a taste of that life, but that is not your life. You can actually walk away. You are looking at people who cannot walk away. You can take the wisdom. You don't have any permanent scars or damage, and so you can just know that ain't some shit you ain't ever finna play with again. I mean, not that you wanted to, but that ain't something, that ain't their cup of tea. You know, and it also shows that you still got it as far as your self-worth goes. There's nothing going to make you think that's okay. So here we go. Destiny. It is something that you needed to see, a point of view, a perspective, perhaps. Maybe just a point of view. You really need to see how people are living out here, scrapping and scraping, like I say, and you sit in your comfortable fucking bed with the man that actually comes home, and you just, ooh, look at you. I'm so glad that shit ain't my life. Trickery. Need I say more? So this completes the ride. It is the final test. Even though the door was open to the real path, it's like the universe made this other path, although a distraction, made it just a little bit, it made it just a little bit more of a test, actually. Because you may have been caught in the middle of wanting something so bad, and the devil came through in the way that he does, flashy, and I could do this what you want, I could do that. And because your heart is how it is, you say, all right, Spirit, is it okay? Spirit ain't saying it's okay, but Spirit is saying you ain't gonna get hurt. You ain't gonna get hurt. We'll make it fun for you, but you need to pay attention. That ride ended during this full moon, and so this is to know that it is also the completion of your thorough investigation and lesson on vanity, fame, materialism. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. Again, this makes you sit on your porch and say, whew. Look, I can't make it up. Abundance. It makes you sit on your fucking porch and say thank you. And maybe a little, although fucking tired, you gotta be of service to people. You show up as this mystery in people's lives, and you have instincts to do things, and you just do them, and you don't necessarily get to figure out why it all happened until the end. And it's because they need you to be 100% you. If you know what you're going into, that ain't the role we need to play. We don't need you to be extra this and extra that and being extra. No, we need you to be authentically you, because the more genuine you are, is the harder the punishment for someone who betrays you. So we need you. We need you to see that no matter how good the fuck you are, there are some people out there that don't give a fuck. Cold to the core. You need to see that. And so when the hugs and kisses that come your way, that are getting ready to come your way, you know, giving you the best that I got, baby. One of those. Ain't that what you prayed for? But you needed to become enlightened first. You needed to become enlightened first. Your faith also had to be challenged. Yes, it was to see if you would be tricked or not, but your perseverance through it after it's happened. And finding your way out. You know. Things ain't what you thought even. Everything ain't perfect, right? Everything ain't perfect. So, this is funny. I don't know if 3 people were involved, but balance, judgment. One person knows a little bit something about self-acceptance or just acceptance, whereas these people don't. So justice has to be served for that. We're just talking about this. Maybe someone trying to destiny swap, destiny completion. Oh yeah. Someone trying to destiny swap, but they didn't have the wisdom. They didn't want. They did. I promise you, they didn't want to accept the wisdom because they don't. They don't believe that. Chase the dream, the money will follow. No, chase the money, yada yada yada. That's what they believe. And when a person at this level is seeing that the money is not enough, they're greedy, then they start looking for spiritual wealth with people. Okay, and so this is where you get these spiritual narcissists. They go in and they get readings and they pay practitioners and all that to follow your destiny so that they can slither the fuck in, because that's all they can do is blend in and confuse you. Like, it's me, it's me, it's me. Just follow, it's me, it's me. Until you say, hey, it's not fucking you. Oh, it's you. You know what I'm saying? So we're at the point of, it's not fucking you. Okay? Creation, bittersweet. Because you already started going in your head about certain things. It's bittersweet. Okay? Okay. So, what can we do here? What can we focus on? What is the message here in order to get back into that nice little center? What would be good to pay attention to right now? Since we want to talk about self-love, self-care. What can gentle add? You know, as well as us all. What can we add here? What should we focus on? Focus on your creativity again. Which most likely means that your solar plexus was getting sucked on. And there is a level of creativity that you and a person outside of this, I mean, before things come crashing down, whatever you guys have built off of you guys' creativity, this will be someone who gave away your ideas, or sold them to the highest bidder. You know, they got these ideas from you and they take them and give them to other people to make them popping or whatever. And so that is directly pulling from your solar. And so what it will be time to do now with the silver waterfall on the bottom is to essentially come back into this happy space with creating. You may feel drained, or you may feel like, okay, it's not you. It's the effects of what was an attempt, a failed, weak fucking attempt. But you got the juice. You know what I'm saying? You are the infinite abundant. You know what I'm saying? You are the source for whatever the fuck. So just tap back in. Okay, even if for some of you gotta take a shower, cold shower, let it hit your spine, let it hit your crown, just woo. You know what I mean? Something's gonna help you spark things again, and it's probably gonna be the first inspiration off of what you gotta get your mojo back from. Okay, it may have inspired you, and you create something new, pretty much. All right, thank you, Gentle. What should you be focused on right now? All right, thanks, honey. What should you be focused on? Well, I'm definitely going the spiritual route right now. You also been talking about self-care and all that anyway, so this is actually perfect. So, what do you need to focus on? Yeah, you got hit with the fucking envy dust too in the community. Oh, you got some sludge on you. You know. Well, we all have help right now coming back into balance as you walk into each cycle of a day or day. You should feel more like yourself again. Okay? So, the same way where there was envy and everything out of balance before is the same balance coming in with that happy family and everything looking sweet. And it's really going to be emotional and spiritual fulfillment. I mean, you say you're working on yourself, yeah. You know, ain't no shame in the game. If you even killed the spirit of envy off you, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? That's just simply telling yourself, yo, I'm enough. I got everything. You know, you could have found yourself looking and saying, damn, well, I don't got that because no. Reaching your fucking Queen of Wands bag and go get it. What you mean you don't have? You know what I mean? When you're done being depressed about the material stuff, it forces you to get to know yourself on a deeper level. What am I really capable of? What do I really want? And then you start tapping and awakening to all of this shit. And it's like, oh shit. Like fuck a dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? I can create new money and spend that. Whatever your dream is, whatever your awakening is, you know. But you damn sure ain't come here to fit in or do what everybody else is doing. So envy or what? All right, that's you. Hey girl, that's you. You know, look, journey. And then there's your journey. So envy can't go, and nobody envious can go with you. So just to go. Yeah, look, daughter value, heart chakra. That's the way to the money. The heart. People are dumb. You can't cheat the system. For this level of abundance, you cannot cheat the system. It's through love. That's it. Love only creates a picture that beautiful. Not the money you already had, just throwing some shit together. You tell everybody, right, sit there and shut up. You sit there and shut up. You shut up. That ain't what it is. Having solitude in a space where you're getting back to you for the first time ever. Yeah. The fuck? Some shit just drag you down. Look at that. Yeah, hostilities. Mad you trying to move on. Oh, well. Things to do. Multitasking. That ain't the only thing I'm trying to do. I want it all, honey. Y'all mad. The fuck? Yeah, you been talking? You been talking to yourself in the house? Bitch? You been doing that? That's good. It's good. Speak just... You know, anybody stop you type shit. Okay. Bring in the light. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're doing right now. There you go. Yes. Open up your heart. That's what you're doing right now. Go with the flow. So, you chilling. Look, see the magic. And that's for you too. As long as you're feeling good in here, what you want to begin to do as of right now is open your eyes more into what's happening around you. You know what I mean? And not just the numbers, but in the birds and how the trees are going, the wind. Try to get in tune with all that. Just let it flow. Let things happen. It's easier said than done. But necessary to avoid stagnancy, okay? The more you love on yourself, the more it makes every enemy show their true colors. I mean, that's the point. And you can do one of two things. Let it not them, but let it intimidate you. Maybe like, okay, I'm probably doing too much. You know, or you say, that's my job to trigger you. I show you where you lack. Either you're gonna get on my level or not. Because I'm not trying to compete with you. I want the best for you, boo. But if you're gonna sit here and trying to compete with me, you can just sit where the fuck you at. We're good. Like you could ever. As if. You know? So yeah, gentle. What do you need to know? Love. I knew I felt it. I knew it. Oof. Love. That's what you need to know. You are loved. All right? And you are loved. So, just continue doing that. Right. It's growing you. It's helping you. You loving on yourself. You learning how to mother yourself. You know what I'm saying? You had a rough ride with motherhood, but now you get to mother your damn self. Good. And in this space, you don't have to be so cautious. You don't have to be so worried about what's coming. I know there's anger. But it's also growing you. Okay? Anger is just disappointment that got way out of hand. You know? I am disappointed to the furthest extent. I could fuck you up. Yeah, that's all it is. I believe. Yeah, consciousness. That's all. That's it. You know, I'm very disappointed. This is why I'm mad, because I really wanted something to work here. I did learn a lot, but at least I don't have to watch my back anymore. You know, the love that is right behind this is really what it is. I know this, right? That's what I'm getting. You feel me? Yeah. I just said it. Okay, with strength and confidence, yeah. You need me. You need me. I'm love. I'm the secret sauce. The healthiest sauce. Nobody want, you want some love on it? Nah, no. Man, she always trying to put some of that love shit on here. I just think of it. Ew, would you like some love on it? I don't, no. Come with truth and shit. Take that shit somewhere else. Okay. Okay. In fact, success. That's exactly what I'll do. You ain't said nothing but a word. Happy. I'm so happy. You ain't said nothing but a fucking word. It's where your spirit is. It's where your aura is. All right. Bet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look, grief. Ain't nobody gotta know. Ain't nobody gotta know. You are too passionate. And you're taking that and loving on yourself with it. You hyping yourself up. And you are very grateful. And I'm going to say very grateful for not just sitting in one spot or settling for whatever situation that you was in. All this gossip and insecurity. I just don't get it. You know? You don't got to deal with that anymore. So, yeah. You are worthy of beautiful things happening out of nowhere. You are worthy of things happening on the spot for you when you ask, when you call on it. Be open to things happening just cause, or maybe not. Allowing the unexpected to happen. So this is not something pops off for you. You're not performing at your fucking concert. and a fan passes you a Louis Vuitton bag and says, I love you, and I just, you gotta want a Louis Vuitton bag. You're on the stage busting your ass. It's gotta be a girl's dream to have this bag. This is what I heard. I really have invested in you as an artist. Here's the bag. And you say, oh, no, I couldn't. I don't deserve it. Fail. I know somebody that did that. Named Sizzle. You have matured, and so you know, should anything pop up in your lap, it is more of a, oh, you definitely should have. You know, forgive those who need to be forgiven and continue to plant your garden the way you see fit. Just learning to accept divine flow. Yeah, because divine flow ain't as flowy as the fuck you think. It's not. But even the difficulties are smooth when you let them handle it. When you try to handle it, when spirit already got it in cruise control, now you bumping all the rocks and shit. Damn, could you be trying to boom? Damn, we trying to keep you straight. Could you boom? You know, you just missing all the coins and shit. You just, your shit all right. The Bowie this. You just let spirit move you. And while you're following that in a GPS, you sit there nice and quiet like and say, I forgot, I let all you motherfuckers go. Every single last one, I let you go. Because there's so much shit happening for me that I didn't expect, but you know, it's right up my alley. More of those moments need to happen for you. So look, resolving conflict, right? That sounds like just let it the fuck go, cause you chilling. That's what it sounds like. I don't see nothing dead up in this garden. Look up. I don't see nothing dead up in this garden. I don't. I resolved the conflict, you know. So, yeah. And also because creativity is the, you know, general message when it comes to self-love. Also incorporate that. Get back right with your solar, you know? Yeah. Confidence. You got that. Yeah, I saw in your aura. All right. Last thing. I was going to get this as a final message for us all anyway, but I will start. Hey, honey. I will start with this on you, Gentle. Your last message here from the angels then. Honesty and communication. Honesty, honestly, it's going to start with you. You have to be honest with yourself, and then you can be honest in the communication that you have with other people. Also, just honest in the communication that you have with the universe. Don't sugarcoat or skimp on what you want. If that's how you see it, that's how you see it. Something about self-worth, yes. Forgiveness and understanding. Things just had to happen the way they did. No, that's not the right way to explain understanding. The right way to explain understanding is you had to go through it to see what we was talking about. That is how understanding translates to the universe. Because you're asking why? Because you had to, so you can understand exactly what we're talking about. Excuse me, so you can understand. Because to understand, you have to understand first. You have to go through it. Then you understand. Oh, I get it. I went through it. Oh, I get it. Right. So we needed you to understand something. We needed you to go through it so that you can get it. That's why. So just let it go, because that's the only reason why you went through it. All right? And you look in the mirror and you tell yourself that, hey, it just made me a better me, right? It just made me a better me. And that's it. And you know, moving forward, this is how you move. This is how I move. Yeah, all that. Watch how you move, all of that, yeah. He said it. What's under here? Take a step back. I'm telling you. And really, that's what you're already doing. You just make sure when you repackaging, as you're rebranding, when you repackage, make sure you say on your shit, yo, I tell you exactly on your packaging, we'll tell you exactly like the fuck it is. Right there on the packaging. Make sure you got that. Okay? You're gonna be fine. What should you focus on right now? Same thing with a little sauce. What you need is a little more information, clarity, because there's something going on around forgiveness and your self-worth. It's connected. And so you're not the bad guy. Just know that sometimes things just have to be done in the way that it's done. And some things have to happen in the exact way that it had to happen, because we need you to get it. So you got to go through it. Sorry, not sorry. You're built for it. You will heal. And right now you really probably want to, because that thing we was talking about that you were supposed to be getting ready for anyway, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, we got him waiting in the back, so go ahead, take a shower with it. I just got out of the sludge. And well, go take a shower. I mean, he's still waiting, sweets. Is what it's given. So very well. The last message for the collective regarding post full moon shenanigans. What do we have? Man, this looks great. Take a step back. Taking a step back is the message anyway. You took a step back on whatever the fuck you had to take a step back on. That was a good move. But now that you've taken that step back, you want to clear, cancel, and release. That means block everything. Get it out your energy. Take like 7 showers. You feel me? You know, you just want to get back in your shit. The answer is still yes. All right. The answer was always yes. Did you do the right thing? Yes. Is it still available? Is it? Yes. Mother and Father God. What? The child, he's a spoiled brat. But you humble. And you divine children work damn fucking hard. This is an inner battle. No one around you has won. Except these friends that you found in strange places that get it. Those are the only ones that won. Okay? So yeah. Take a step back. Blessings and abundance is still right under that. Okay? Yeah. Take charge and action. You know what to do. Manifestation. Yeah, you know what to do. Since somebody damn near had to wait on you on the other side. I'm about to say, out here like a raccoon in the fucking dumpster trying to get all you can get. Trying to snatch all you can snatch up. Somebody's selfishness through a mind in a spiral. You know? Because you thought, aren't we supposed to be? Aren't we supposed to be? This is somebody who likes to cause this kind of confusion. You feel me? They give you a little bit and have you going crazy. You know, they are, again, this energy's coming out. They are keen. They can sniff out abundance. They can sniff out wealth. They can sniff out luck. All right? But they use it with the mind. So however this person gets down, they do this mind fucks here. So no luck for this person, you know, in regards to what you're clear, canceling, and releasing. Yeah, this person is just, their luck has definitely changed. So you win, okay? You also do know that you have somebody on the other side. It's just someone has also, you know, someone has also taken up your time and made sure there was nothing for anybody else too. So, you know, you didn't see it coming and very much unsure about what's happening, but it seems like, you know that though, I've been talking about it. The gesture is coming, or you already know who that person is. It's going to be you saying, hey, remember when you once said, okay? Fucking ride. All right. So, that's it for me. I'm glad I came on. I just take direction, okay? It's why I love you. You still get me. Yeah, I'm a... Listen, my psychopath abilities. I don't want to get into your life or your destiny so bad so I could change, alter it, take it, swap it. I like to get in your chariot and sit in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? I like to understand every fucking reason why you could possibly feel how you want to feel. Whether it's negatively affecting people or positively, because if it's negatively affecting people, chances are the person has not been checked in such a way that they need to be checked. That will require being a bigger person. Only person that's built for being a bigger person is going to have the key to that. But I just find it very important to know somebody so well. I could be using it for all kinds of... No. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what people makes people tick, makes me tick. You know? And it's like I have the job of knowing exactly what makes you tick. And I'm so in tune with what makes you tick that I even know when it ain't ticking right, even when you don't see it. You know? I don't know, gentle. You ain't ticking right. What you mean? I feel just fine. What you mean? I was just ticking just good. Just a little while ago I was ticking. I don't know. Though. Feels kind of off, this tick. I don't know, gentle. I think we should tap in and look. All right, well, if you say so, you know I trust your eyes. All right. You know I wouldn't lie to you. You know? Hey, Fred. So, unless our new person, Freddie, has a question, I'm going to go ahead and bounce up out of here. All right. Lovely chat, lovely evening. Definitely a nice start. Okay. Oh, you good. You good. This is just knowing that it's okay and it's safe for you to move forward. Move forward now too. That's all. You know, you don't gotta stay there in one spot and try. You know what I mean? To get back to you. You can actively do things that require you to get back to you too. I want to go to the gym. I want to take a walk. I want to get some dick. I want to whatever. It don't matter. Ain't no shame. Just discernment, intuition, and good judgment. That's it. You had a time of your fucking life. Every single time. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. All right. Thank you, Shay, for all your hard work. I love you. I may or may not be back on tomorrow, but there's definitely something other kind of something that should come after this. Okay. So before moon, I feel better. Closing that. Oh, York peppermint patties. York peppermint patties. Is somebody eating peppermint patties of some kind? Peppermint and chocolate? Oh. This is so good. All right. So, your ex. Oh my gosh. He wants some peppermint patties. Or he's eating it right now, pause, and thinking about you. I don't know. I'll see you on TikTok. All right? Take care, y'all. Peace.